Welcome to Miss Nightmare YouTube channel. Tonight, we delve into the chilling depths of maritime mysteries, exploring the haunting tales of ghost ships that have sent shivers down the spines of sailors for centuries. These are not just stories, but echoes of tragedy, whispers of despair, forever etched into the fabric of nautical history. Join me if you dare, as we unravel the mysteries behind these spectral vessels, forever lost to the unforgiving seas. Prepare yourself, for tonight we sail into the heart of maritime horror, where the veil between our world and the next grows thin, and the whispers of the damned ride the ocean breeze. Our journey begins with the legend of the Flying Dutchman, a phantom ship forever sailing, forever cursed. Imagine, if you will, a ship sleek and menacing, its sails billowing black against the storm-tossed sky. It appears as a mirage, a fleeting glimpse of terror on the horizon, only to vanish into the mists, leaving behind a cold dread and the stench of decay. Legend has it that the Dutchman is captained by a man named Vanderdecken, a ruthless soul who defied the sea and its wrath. As punishment for his hubris, Vanderdecken and his crew were condemned to sail the seas for all eternity, never to make port, never to find peace. They say the Dutchman appears as a harbinger of doom, its sighting a sure sign of impending disaster. Some whisper of a spectral glow emanating from the ship, its masts creaking with the weight of centuries of sorrow. Others speak of ghostly figures on deck, their eyes burning with an eerie, otherworldly light. The tale of the Flying Dutchman has been shared for centuries, each retelling adding to its chilling mystique. Is it merely a sailor's yarn, spun to pass the time on long, lonely nights at sea? Or is there something more to this enduring legend, a kernel of truth that sends shivers down our spines? Whatever the answer, the Flying Dutchman remains a potent symbol of our fear of the unknown, a ghostly reminder of the price of hubris and the unforgiving nature of the sea. As we sail further into the night, remember the legend of the Dutchman, for it serves as a chilling reminder. The sea is a fickle mistress, and she demands respect. Our next tale takes us to the year 1872, with the unsettling discovery of the Mary Celeste, a seemingly abandoned ship sailing erratically in the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. Imagine the shock, the confusion, the creeping fear that must have gripped the hearts of the sailors who stumbled upon this ghostly vessel. The Mary Celeste was a brigantine, a type of two-masted sailing ship, and on that fateful day it was found adrift, its sails partially set, its cargo untouched, and most unsettling of all, completely deserted. There was no sign of a struggle, no indication of why the crew would abandon a perfectly seaworthy ship. The ship's logbook, its pages filled with mundane details of the journey up until a certain point, offered no explanation for the sudden disappearance of its crew. The last entry was made 10 days prior, detailing nothing out of the ordinary. What became of the captain, his wife, their young daughter, and the 7 other souls on board? Were they victims of piracy, mutiny, or some unknown terror that lurked beneath the waves? Theories abound, each more outlandish than the last, but the truth remains elusive. Some speculate that a sea monster, a kraken perhaps, attacked the ship, dragging its crew into the watery depths. Others whisper of pirates, ghosts, or even alien abduction. The Mary Celeste stands as a chilling reminder of the vastness and mystery of the ocean, a place where logic and reason can be swallowed whole by the unknown. It's a story that has captivated and perplexed for over a century, a maritime enigma that continues to haunt our collective imagination. Our journey into the heart of maritime horror continues with the chilling tale of the Octavius, a whaling ship discovered adrift in the icy Arctic Ocean in 1775. Imagine the bone-chilling cold, the unforgiving landscape, the sense of isolation so profound it could drive a man to madness. Now picture this, a whaling ship encased in ice, its sails tattered and torn, appearing as a ghostly relic from a bygone era. Aboard this vessel of ice and sorrow, a discovery that would send chills down the spines of even the most hardened sailors. The crew of the Octavius were found frozen solid, their bodies locked in a macabre tableau, their faces contorted in expressions of sheer terror. It was as if death had gripped them instantly, freezing them in time. The ship's logbook, preserved by the Arctic cold, offered a chilling clue. The last entry dated 1762, a full 13 years before the ship's discovery. Had the Octavius been sailing the Arctic wastelands for over a decade, its crew trapped in an icy purgatory? Theories abound, each more unsettling than the last. Some believe the Octavius became trapped in the ice, its crew slowly succumbing to the cold and starvation. Others whisper of a supernatural force, a malevolent entity that claimed the ship and its crew as its own. Whatever the truth, the fate of the Octavius serves as a chilling reminder of the unforgiving nature of the Arctic and the mysteries that lie hidden beneath its frozen surface. Our exploration of maritime mysteries takes us deeper into the Arctic Circle, where the icy breath of the north wind whispers tales of the Bechimo, a cargo steamer that became a phantom of the seas. Imagine, if you will, a steel behemoth trapped in the clutches of the Arctic ice, seemingly abandoned yet refusing to succumb to the unforgiving elements. The Bechimo was a sturdy vessel, built to withstand the harsh conditions of the Arctic, but even the strongest ship can fall prey to the whims of nature. In 1931, the Bechimo became trapped in pack ice, its crew forced to abandon ship and seek refuge on nearby land. They believed their ship was doomed, left to be crushed by the relentless ice. But the Bechimo had other plans. Days later, the ship mysteriously broke free from the ice and vanished into a blizzard. For decades following its supposed demise, the Bechimo was sighted numerous times, a ghostly apparition sailing the Arctic seas without a soul on board. Some say it was seen drifting silently through fog banks, its hull covered in ice, its portholes glowing with an eerie light. Others claim to have boarded the vessel, only to find it deserted, its engine room cold, its cabins empty, as if frozen in time. Was the Bechimo truly sailing the Arctic alone, a ghost ship piloted by unseen hands? The Bechimo's story is a testament to the enduring power of the sea, a place where even the most rational explanations can be swept away by the tide of mystery. Our final tale of maritime horror takes us to the warm waters of the Dutch East Indies, where a chilling distress call echoed across the waves, a call that spoke of unimaginable terror and unexplained death. Imagine, if you will, the sweltering heat of the tropics, the vast expanse of the open sea, and a ship, seemingly adrift, its radio crackling with a message of fear and despair. The message was chilling. All officers, including captain, are dead, lying in chart room and on bridge, possibly whole crew dead. Then a burst of indecipherable Morse code, followed by the final, bone-chilling words, "I die." The message originated from a Dutch freighter named the Orang Medan. When rescuers finally located the ship, they were greeted by a scene of unimaginable horror. The decks were littered with the bodies of the crew, their faces contorted in expressions of sheer terror, their eyes wide with fear. There were no signs of injury, no evidence of a struggle, no indication of what could have caused such a horrific and sudden demise. It was as if some unseen force had swept through the ship, claiming the lives of all on board. Theories abound, ranging from pirate attacks to poisonous gas leaks. Some whisper of paranormal activity, of a malevolent entity that descended upon the ship, driving its crew to madness and death. Whatever the truth, the fate of the Orang Medan remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the sea, a chilling reminder that even in the vastness of the ocean, we are not alone. And so, our journey into the heart of maritime horror comes to an end. The tales we've explored tonight are just a glimpse into the vast and mysterious world of the sea, a place where reality and legend intertwine, and the line between our world and the next blurs. These stories serve as chilling reminders of the power of the ocean, its ability to both captivate and terrify. They remind us that even in our modern age, there are still mysteries that defy explanation, secrets hidden beneath the waves that may never be fully understood. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the darkness. If you dare, subscribe to our channel for more such horror content. Sweet nightmares.